guys, it's Dr. Tom with EBM Fitness Solutions, and in this video I want to chat a little bit about assessing. So if you're getting started on an exercise program, whether you're out looking for a trainer or you're at a gym, the first thing that should always happen, and if this doesn't happen, you should run in the opposite direction as fast as your body will allow, is you should be assessed before you exercise. If you start exercising without assessing, that is irresponsible on the trainer's behalf. How do they know what you need, what your body is going to tolerate, what you can actually get away with? So you have your goals, which is what you want, but the assessment shows the trainer, or it should show them what your body needs. Because what you want and what you need may not match up in the beginning. So you might have to balance, okay, I know you want to accomplish this, but before we get to that, we have to do these things to allow your body to get you to this point. So if you don't have the assessment, that is a big, huge, nasty, glowing red flag, and you need to run and find something else and find some other way to get training that starts with a good, proper, thorough assessment. That being said, having the assessment is critical, and without it you should run, but the story does not end there. Here's the deal. I worked at a few other places prior to opening up EBM Fitness Solutions. Here's what some places will do when it comes to assessments. They have somebody who in reality is not qualified to do the assessing. They have a score sheet. You do a movement, they put a score on that sheet, and the whole purpose of scoring you is to put you into some sort of an exercise program. And to be perfectly honest, from what I saw, is those are not customized. It's more of a group setting. You're going to go into this group, and there are minimal modifications made at that point. So again, even though you checked the box for the assessment, that assessment one was basically more of a marketing tactic and a sales tactic to get you into a group setting or some kind of training that they wanted you in. That doesn't necessarily benefit you. That's just kind of what benefits the club more so than it benefits you. Now, the other problem with this setup and with assessments in general is that the assessment is only as good as the person interpreting the results. So if you have somebody following on a score sheet that says, okay, you've done this, you get a 2 or you get a 3 or you get a 0, that's great, but what does that mean? So sure, you scored a 0 and it means, oh, you could only squat this far, or your shoulder only moves just so far. And okay, so it puts you get the score. But what does that mean? What is the next phase? What is the treatment, or what is the exercise program going to do to improve your scores? So that you would then, if you were to retest, that those numbers would be better. How is that going to work? And sadly, most of the people running these assessments do not know how to accurately interpret what's going on with the person's body and how to move forward to help resolve whatever limiting factors may be there to actually allow the person to move towards their goals. So when it's done properly, the assessment should build the foundation of the program. It really should make up, the start of your program, and all the things you do should come from the assessment. The assessment should give the person the information as to what will work for your body right now and what it needs, and what things are not the best to do at this time. Doesn't mean you can't bring those things in later, but there are going to be certain things that are not going to be the best for you right now. And there are going to be other things that the movement assessment should show that are going to highlight weaknesses and imbalances and things you can address right now that will, again, mix and match what you want versus what you need, and bring all that together so that as you progress through the program and you ramp up intensity and do more challenging things, your body can actually tolerate that increase in intensity, or that increase in volume, the increase in load. If you don't build that good, strong foundation, then the exercise ultimately is going to injure you, and it's going to slow you down. You're not going to get the results you want. And remember, exercise, when done properly, should build you up, pick you up, make you feel better and stronger, not beat up and run down and experiencing more injuries than you had prior to starting.